Hello everyone, my name is Zhao Zheng. Today I would like to share the top four most significant insights I learned from this course, which are risk management, clear project requirements, and the communication with stakeholders, and the project plan and change. These insights helps me manage my projects better and will be useful for my future career. So the first insight I would like to share is the risk management. Before I take this course, I thought I just need to deal with the risk when the problem happens. But now I understand we need to plan for the risk before the project starts, which help us save time, cost, and reduce stress for all of the team members. We also learn the tools like the risk metrics, which help us evaluate how serious each risk is, and the risk register, which is to keep track of the risk and the plan to handle it. These tools are simple but powerful. And another useful insight and that I have learned is the clear project requirement. Before I take this course, I thought we just need to understand what the customer needs. But now I understand we should write each requirement early. We write each requirement clearly and confirm them with our team members and stakeholders. And there are different kinds of the requirement, like the functional requirement, what the system is, non-functional requirement, how does the system perform, and the technical requirement, what technology should we use, and the business requirement, what the business goal should it support. I also learned the requirement traceability metrics. Through this metrics, we won't miss anything important. And the third insight I would like to share is that good communication with stakeholders are key to the project success. In a project, many people are involved, like users, clients, vendors, and our teammates. All of us have different expectations for the project, which may cause delay and frustration. That's why the project manager needs a clear communication plan with the stakeholders. We have also learned the stakeholder metrics, which help me identify which stakeholder has the high power and interest, and let me know how to manage them. The last insight I learned from this course is that we need both a good plan and the ability to change. Project plan help us set up project structure, timelines, and the responsibilities. But things always change. The customer needs may shift, or we may face some technical difficulties. That's why the agile is important. Agile means working in small steps, getting feedback and adjusting quickly. We also learn to use the Gantt chart and the sprint for the agile development. I have used all of these four insights in the real world project. When I was work as an IT consultant in Singapore, I work on the MRT fare collection system for all of the Southeast of Asia. So for the insights, first insight of the risk management, I work with vendors from different countries and connect their system to us. Then early in the project, I found their API document not match with our backend system. This was a big risk. So we add it to the risk register and keep track of it. And we also use a risk matrix to mark it as a high impact and add the extra time to dealing with it. Because of this, we avoid the big problem later in the project. Then for the second insight, which is the clear requirement, we have the feature, which is to let the user top up their MRT card with a mobile app. But at beginning, different teams have different ideas. One team thought they prefer with the credit card to top up, and another team already start using the QR code to top up. To solve this, I held a workshop with the business team. We write down the functional and non-functional requirement clearly. And we also use a traceability metrics to track uh, to track the updates. After that, everyone followed the same thing, and there was no frustration. And the third insight, which is the stakeholder communication. In one sprint, the hardware was delayed, but the vendor didn't told us to stop this happen again. I made a weekly update plan and make sure everyone can know what happened. Lastly, I use a stakeholder metrics to focus on the important people, like the government officer. This made our communication more clear. And for the last insight, which is the project plan and change. When the project already starts 2 months, the government officer told us they need to add a new feature, which is the fair discount for the senior citizen. But we have already started on other tasks in this sprint. Because we use the agile, we can work with the product owner to change for the sprint plan and move the less urgent tasks to the next sprint. And we finish the update in this sprint to make sure the project sprint is finished on time. Now I feel ready for my future work. I believe these skills help me become a better IT consultant. Thank you for watching my video.